Hello, Central Region people. Just wanted to share with you briefly about World Assembly. I would have to say that World Assembly was probably one of the highlights in the past 5 years that I've been on staff. I think it just had a very much a feel of being at home, being with, working in the States with international students. It had a feeling of being at home around so many different cultures and so many different people, and just amazing to walk in the room the first night and to see people from 120 different nations, all of them working just like we are with college students and believing that college students need to hear the gospel and that college students will change the world. I think what was really interesting the first couple days is that we studied Revelation, and I think from an American perspective it was really unique to see staff who are coming from countries that they have to work in secret, staff who are coming from countries that they might experience persecution, and that the message that was spoken was that we have a hope, that we are called to a hope, and that in the end, John's vision in Revelation is that people of all different nations and tribes and tongues, that they gather before Jesus at the center, and that Jesus is the center, and that Jesus is the Lamb in the center of everything, and that Jesus will wipe away every tear and comfort those who have experienced a lot of pain. I think one of the most significant experiences was my interaction with a staff from an African nation, and she comes from a country that she has to work in secret, and she is a tent maker, and most of her staff team are actually currently in prison. Last month, 25 students were arrested by having a prayer meeting, and they're currently still in prison. And I think for me, seeing her life, seeing how she expressed her love towards Jesus, and even seeing what staff work looked like, that they have a student conference in one of the staff's house. Students have to go there in secret. Students are, they close their eyes so that they can't, see exactly where the place is, and there's always someone on watch. And I think brought an incredibly different perspective on staff work and what it means to actually serve the Lord, and even just to realize that these are our brothers and sisters, and we are working alongside of them for the sake of the kingdom. And I think my biggest takeaway and challenge was the topic of student initiative, and kind of redefining that, yes, InterVarsity, we are about students leading students, but it made me question, are we really practically doing that on campus? Or are we too staff-controlled and not allowing students, even on campuses where we're not present, to kind of take the lead? So we met with a lot of different staff, and even the Nigerian movement met with a lot of the students and staff from Nigeria, and they have over 30,000 students, more than InterVarsity USA, and only 100 staff, and they are marked by student initiative, students leading students, students having the freedom to fail, to flourish, and extremely driven by the Holy Spirit. So I think that is one of my biggest takeaways that I'm still kind of wrestling with. So thank you, Central Region, and I will see you in December.